Welcome back. This is going to be a nice little short session. I've got my MP15 DC here, unit GTX 213. We're going to go over to our fuel distributor and pick up a cut of cars over there. We started out by looking at the shoving platform that we've got, and we've got to get on the one side of it, but of course we've got these two cars that are in the way on the runaround, and so we're gonna go ahead and shove these down the runaround, connect up to the shoving platform, kind of do a little bit of maneuvering and get these two cars, the two gondolas, back onto the runaround so that we've got the shoving platform, lovingly referred to as the thug boat, and then we're gonna be able to hook up to the shoving platform itself, and then we're gonna cross the main line, grab the cut of tank cars, 6 tank cars, and then we're gonna bring those back down in the reclassification yard, or not reclassification, but regular classification yard. Bring those down, and so that they can get shipped out to the interchange. So this particular operating session was a little bit impromptu. I just had some spare time, and I hadn't done anything with the fuel distributor for a while. Cars hadn't moved, so I just decided to pull those out so that I had some tank cars ready for operation, and then yeah, so I had the opportunity, so here I go. So now that I've got the shoving platform over into the classification yard, I'm pulling these guys back onto the runaround, and then I'm gonna cut off and head back down the runaround to the yard lead, tie on to the shoving platform, and get across the main line and pick up the tank cars. The colors for this on this video are a little different than usual. I am, and you'll probably see some shadows up on the wall, kind of dancing around, moving around. What the deal is white balance on the camera wasn't adjusted to the light that I'm using, and the light that I'm using, I'm trying to reuse some lights that I had, and they're nice and bright, but I'm kind of hand holding them for this, and I think I've just simply got to adjust the white balance on my camera a little bit. You'll notice the pink foam in the foreground, so you've got that blue stripe down there. There's pink foam sitting on top of that. The blue stripe is the edge of the plywood base, and you can see that the pink is all washed out and gray, and ultimately what that is a filter that I applied in post, because everything was orange and pink, after I had put all of the little bits of recording into this editor, and it was not the best, but I still wanted to make a video out of it, because it all flowed fairly nicely. But so in any case, I've kind of desaturated all of the pink just to be able to have a regular color on the yellows and the blues and that sort of thing, and I think it works okay. It just doesn't quite look the same as my other videos, which is, I mean, it's all right. And on top of that, I do have parts of this video, like that white tank car right there. It's a little bit too washed out, too overexposed, so I could probably dial back my exposure just a little bit. I do have, I was able to kind of reduce the exposure on my camera, which sped up the frame rate a little bit, so that was a good thing. But yeah, anyway, so with these lights, I had done an experiment out in the backyard for a greenhouse, but I was noticing that my plants weren't quite getting enough light, so I attempted to. I thought, well, why don't I get some lights for that, some grow lights, and I've got 16 4-footers out there just not being used, so I grabbed one and brought it in to see if I'd be able to use it here, and it actually does a good job with the lighting. It's just I gotta watch my white balance, because it is just a little bit pink, so I gotta maybe do like a custom white balance on that, but I should be able to adjust that, no big deal. So anyway, while I've been yammering, of course I've gone across the main line, hooked up to the tank cars, and I'm now I've brought those across onto the lead, and now I'm pushing them back into the classification yard, and we are almost done. As soon as we shove those into the classification yard here, shove those back to clear the switch, and we can cut off and say goodbye. So like I said, a quick little session, not even 9 minutes, 8 minutes and 43 seconds and change, to be exact. Not too bad for a quick little video, but still getting a little bit of action in. And obviously you can see in this video I've improved upon my my camera angles and such, so just getting used to this layout and everything, and figuring out what the best angles are. So yeah, anyway, with that, I hope you enjoyed this quick little session, and if you did, do like and subscribe, and we will catch you around on the next video.